So you're looking to improve your speaking ability, eh? Maybe it's for a presentation you have at work. Maybe it's some public speaking you'll have to engage in. Maybe you want to run a YouTube channel like yours truly. Or maybe you just want to get your bearings in conversation and be able to actually talk to people and actually add value to the conversation. Any of these things, this video is for you. Now, I'm not going to give you the shortcut answer. I'm not going to give you any BS. I'm going to give you stuff that actually works. I'm going to give you what worked for me. And that is practice and time. It's not the sexy answer, it's not the easy answer, but it's the answer that's going to give you the absolute best results, bar none. There are 4 things specifically that I want you to start doing every single day without fail. The first is actually talk to people. Understand, this is the hardest thing, but it is the best thing for you, and the reason being is because when you actively talk to people, whether it be you're engaging in conversation with your friends, or you're talking to somebody new, maybe you're a manager at your job and you're interviewing somebody, actively engage in actual conversation with people and learn to think on your feet. Understand that that is an extremely powerful ability to have because it allows you to read the room in any social interaction, whether it be talking with your friends, talking with a girl, to going to a job interview, does not matter. Your ability to read the room and pivot and think on your feet and change the way that you're speaking or the things you're talking about based on the current situation and the vibe you're picking up is extremely crucial to being a good orator, and it's extremely crucial to making your point to people because then you can get a vibe for, is this somebody I have to be indirect with, or is this somebody I can say what I want to say flat out, bluntly, and get away with it? Talk to people, learn to think on your feet, learn to pivot. That's the first thing. You want to talk to somebody every single day. Have a conversation every single day, an actual conversation. Next thing, record yourself. I do it all the time. You don't necessarily have to use video, but you do want to record the audio of you speaking. Understand that after I'm done watching this video, I'm going to watch it back and I'm going to think to myself, how could I have said this better? How could I have gotten my point across more clearly? How could I have said things in a more potent fashion so that it actually sticks with you? All of these things I will look for. And the biggest thing I will look for is whether or not I used filler words. So like, right, on and on and on it goes. There are so many various filler words that people use to fill in dead space in conversations when really they should either just breathe or pause for a moment to think through what they're going to say before they actually say it. So many people fill in that dead space by going, don't do that. Don't be one of those. God, it felt weird just saying that. The next thing that you can do is observe or watch or listen to people who are extremely gifted or talented public speakers. Understand that this thing, granted, is not talent or a gift, it's sheer practice. You're looking at a man who had to practice it for 4 years. But if you wanted to observe somebody who is good at public speaking, you can either watch my videos. If you do, I'll take that as a massive compliment. Great, thank you. Or, love him or hate him, listen to Andrew Tate. Listen to the man talk. It doesn't necessarily matter what he's talking about. Listen to the way he makes his points. He's extremely clear in his speech. He's an extremely gifted orator, and he's extremely good at making his point in conversation in a manner that actually makes sense. Love him or hate him, he's very good at it. The other thing you can do is listen to audiobooks. The bottle of champagne was ice cold. That's how most people would say that phrase. But if you're reading it out loud, you read it like, the bottle of champagne was ice cold. There's a very big difference. Learn to speak clearly, potently, in a manner that people can understand, and learn it by ingesting information from people who actually know how to talk. Listen to people who are gifted public speakers. That's the third thing. The fourth thing is understand that this will take time. Like I said, I've been at this for roughly 4 years. As far as YouTube specifically is concerned, recording videos, watching it back, doing it over again, I've been doing this for about 2 years. Granted, the video history doesn't show it because my first stint was, well, more or less not the best. But you get the idea. This takes time. This takes practice. This takes effort. This takes energy. But if you do it right with time, you'll be an extremely gifted public speaker. People will think you just have a talent for it. People think you're naturally gifted. The reality is you put in relentless work that nobody saw, and people only see the result. They don't see the work you put in. But that's perfectly fine, because once you do put in that work and you are that gifted speaker, all sorts of doors start opening for you. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets that I happen to have picked up in my life that I've found have been extremely useful to me. My hope is that they are extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing that I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, or message me, my Discord server is the top link in the description. It is free to join. Feel free to join. Other than that, get after it, kick some ass, and I will see you next time.